Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
Again and again at critical moments, we chose unity over disunion, progress over retreat, freedom over tyranny, hope over fear. Again and again we stood behind our shared vision of a peaceful and prosperous transatlantic community. Here at this summit, we gather to proclaim NATO is ready and able to secure that vision today and well into the future.
Fantastic. Yeah. The president hit it out of the park. So that has quelled all the bull, hasn't it? Is everything quelled now? Is everything quelled?
He was on prompter, Stephanie. He was on prompter.
Because people were hoping that he would mess up again. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty. So that story's over then, right?
Yeah,
that's over. I love Marcia just tweeted, okay, we have reached the top of Shut the Up Mountain. We have literally reached the top. So everybody can just, okay.
Shut the up. Shut all the way the up until you reach the top of Shut Mountain where there are no more ups to shut.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does anyone else feel like they took extra crazy pills? Mm-hmm. You're like, even Chris Lavoie just said, Biden was great yesterday.
I call it like I see it.
How many he's done like 10 appearances where he's been great. He was great. And okay.
God forbid he uses a teleprompter like
yes.
Donald Trump
So tomorrow
does.
is next on the hostage demand list. Tomorrow is the press conference that now we are getting our electron microscope ready to train on the president to see. Okay. All right. I have a more important announcement, Chris.
What's that?
And that is that I will not be wearing a bra at Boston Sexy Liberal. I'm just saying. And also there's another very exciting reason you really might want to get a ticket to Boston Sexy Liberal that I can't tell you.
Are you wearing that dress?
Yeah, I'm wearing that dress and I tried bra. Nothing works with it. So I am not wearing. Well, you know I don't wear underwear anyway. So I'm just telling you, Boston, I will not be wearing a bra or underwear. You are going to get extra for your money.
Are you going to tape?
Are you going to use like moleskin?
You'll have to explain that to me later.
I'll get you some
pasties.
You gave me the tape already. I don't know. What do I do with it? I tape my.
You can put pasties on too.
So that nobody will see your nip.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see that. It's the naked parts in the middle. It goes
but
like
you could
this.
Twist and you're
going
to want to tape it.
You'll flop
right, you're
out.
going to need to stay for wardrobe after the show, Jody. I apologize.
You're going to need to tape it.
All right. There's another very exciting reason.
Trust me, you don't want a wardrobe malfunction.
Have we ever had a reason so exciting that you must go to Sexy Liberal that I can't say?
I know.
I can't even tell
exciting.
I can't even tell the cast. I can't tell anybody. And I am literally, I may explode. You are not going to want to miss Boston Sexy Liberal this Saturday.
This is like Alec Baldwin level had Alec Baldwin showed up to Washington Sexy
Had he
Liberal.
not stiffed me and sent a flower arrangement larger than I am.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I remember Jim Ward looked at me backstage in D.C. and he's like, no one sends flowers that big if they're showing up.
Right.
He was correct.
There was like flowers planted in a log. I remember that.
It literally was taller than me.
Yeah.
It was like this giant. Yeah. Yes. Like it was like for my funeral, preemptively.
But
this
new person is on that level.
All right. Let's
absolutely.
just don't say anything.
I'm just saying.
Don't
just saying.
Yeah.
Did you give it?
That person is like that.
Biggity. Let me just say we need it this week. We need what's going to happen at Boston Sexy Liberal this week.
And you need tickets to Boston Sexy Liberal.
The Schubert, it is going to be off the chain. You've got to go now. We are partnering with Grassroots Dems because, I don't know, I have this crazy weird thing that maybe Grassroots Dems are the ones that, we already did decide the primary, who our candidate is.
Right.
And isn't that, oh yeah, we did do that. Mm-hmm. You know how you get older and you're like, did I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did I? I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interring my mom with my dad in Arlington, and every time I hang up with my sister, I do have to say, don't forget Mom. She's in your living room.
That's funny.
Do not forget Mom. The Arlington person is like, oh, you wouldn't be the first person that's done that.
Oh, God, no.
Really? They said that to you?
Yes. Because you're, kind of emotional, and you're getting out of the house, and you're like, what did I forget?
Did I take one thing off and leave one thing behind?
I left Mom on the coffee table.
We over Chanel'd. We took one thing off and left one thing behind.
Right. That was not the thing to leave. No. Okay. Anyway, so where was I? I hate everyone to the nth power times 11 billion.
Except for
I
us.
print.
Today,
or us too.
Now I love you.
Today.
Listen, here's what we need to say this morning. Okay? I saved this tweet. Who is this? Sage Bear tweeted, I see you're allowing Carlos on to push removing Biden.
Allowing?
Okay. Yes, we still allow free speech in America,
Yes.
including on this show. This show is part of America, And we could...
Not everybody has the
Can
same
I just
point of
also
view.
say, behind the scenes, Carlos, as you know this, Chris, Carlos will do any favor for any of us.
absolutely will.
He is helping my nephew right now.
Yep.
I don't agree with that. This is why I wore my MVP shirt, because if he's on his Wes Moore thing, I'm going to kick him in the basket. But I love him. And, this is what we're friends and family. You're going to disagree. You can't go like, oh, I'm not allowing someone on that doesn't agree with me 100%. Like,
Right.
oh, I only agree with him on 98%. Or, I don't agree with everything Malcolm Nance says about Gaza.
Right.
You don't ditch your friends
No.
or family
Nope.
because you disagree on 1.5% of something.
Nope.
Look at how would Chris Lavoie still be here?
I know,
Right?
wait,
I mean,
wow.
you allow me on all
God.
the time.
If he wasn't such a good button-pushing monkey, I mean, woo!
Sometimes I screw up the buttons.
Not like I would.
Jody would be like Coco the gorilla in
Yeah.
gardening gloves. Daycare. No offense.
No, I could do it.
I'm
It would
not
just take
technical
a while.
either.
Oh, don't even try that. If both of us left, you'd be like,
Spinning chairs. And
How
just
did
me.
you do music radio? In music radio, you
Yeah.
have to run your own
That was a
board.
long time ago. I did run the board. Yes, I did. And
Yeah.
also, I edited tape with a razor blade.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
so did
fine.
I. I can still do that
right.
very, very well, as a matter of fact.
When you-
It's a skill
reel
that's
to
no
reel.
longer
Is that
required.
is that a nipple thing? Oh,
No, it's reel-to-reel tape.
Oh,
when
you
were
had me all
listening
excited there
for
a minute.
It's a skill that I have that is no longer required anywhere in the world.
No,
But
we are both completely irrelevant.
I've
Yeah.
seen it. I've done it. It's
well, I've done it too.
we are
I'm
literally-
very good at it, but
we
it's
are
no longer
literally
required.
qualified to do nothing else in the
Yeah.
world. So you're welcome. I still haven't been invited to do any graduation speeches. I don't.
shocker.
I'm just telling you. Where's my graduation music?
Oh,
I'm available. I am cheap.
we finally declined your nomination for parents and children.
Oh no, were they disappointed?
I think so.
So here's what I want to say, kids. Listen, the only thing. See how long the button pusher monkey takes to find graduation music. Of course, if I'd given him a heads up.
Do you know the name of the song?
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
What is it, Jody? Graduation music.
Dun, 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 dun. No,
Okay,
that's Hail
you
to the
just
Chief.
do that. Oh, that's
That's
Hail
Hail
to the Chief. No.
Yeah, that's
Oh
Hail
my
to
God,
the
you
Chief.
guys! It's called Pomp and Circumstance.
Yeah.
Anybody else has the nerve to call Biden? Oh, listen to this show. I don't know.
I don't remember. I graduated 40 years ago. I
know.
don't know.
I know how to edit tape.
They didn't play that at any
That's
of my
not it.
graduation.
That's not it.
It says
You played it the other day,
I know.
Grampy.
I had to find it on YouTube. That's what I had to do again.
I never got that played.
This isn't it.
No, that doesn't sound right to me.
This is just a rehearsal, right? This isn't actually
No,
going
we're
out
on
over the air, is
See
it?
the little red dot? It's on. See
All
that?
right, I'll just, you know what? I'll do this music until you get your together over there.
Well, you could have asked for it before the show.
There's
could've.
also that.
That's exactly what you'd be expecting. There you go. There you go.
That
Good
is
job,
it.
Grandpa.
That's
Good
it.
job.
I remember.
Is Chris in cognitive decline? Should Chris be replaced
Bye,
with a
Carlos.
younger, more vital pushing monkey?
Well, he's
Sean-
younger
You
than-
decide.
Sean-
Let's have a primary.
He's
Sean's
younger than
always-
I am.
Sean's always on call.
That's true.
He doesn't want to do this full time.
No, he does not.
If he did, you'd be screwed.
Oh, great.
Nice to know.
I'm kidding. I love you with the heat of 1,000 white hot suns that sometimes turn into hatred. That's, it's such a fine line.
Get
Oh.
on with your speech.
I'm sorry. Thank you. I was talking to the graduates. Listen, the only thing, kids, that's going to protect you from the coming authoritarian rule, the coming 2025 fascism, is to cloak yourself in your own mediocrity like Mama has and just avoid notice. If you never reach too high, no one will notice you. You can tell fart jokes in your basement. No one cares. You're like way down the list of people that are going to camps. I'm just saying, mediocrity, check into it. Also, drink up. You're going to need a lot of booze to get through what's coming. Good luck. Good luck, mother.
And brush up on those TikTok dances.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Okay, goodbye. All right, thank you. Still no offers for graduation speeches? I don't know why.
So weird.
All right, you know what? Despite Chris Lavoie mocking me, I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
What?
What did I mock you
This is
about?
what I'm afraid. That I go to a psychic. I go once a year. He thinks his numerologist told him that psychics are bull.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. His astrologist is on the fence, though. Okay, here. People are going to get mad at me for even saying this, which is why I didn't say it.
Don't say it.
It's not that
Don't
I want
do
it.
Don't do it.
All right, I already told you guys.
I know.
Pay
You don't
good
have-
money for
Of
this.
course, he's wrong about stuff. Sometimes he's human, but he's been right about a lot of uncanny stuff. And I needed a little hopium. So, you, Grampy,
Did you pay money for this?
how many songs did you just go through before you found the graduation music? How about this one? Where was I? Yes, of course I did. Okay, it's not
Stop
what I
it.
want.
Don't say it.
The only thing I care that he said that I hope is right, he said Donald Trump is going to get nowhere near the Oval
That's all that
Office.
matters. Don't say the other thing. Don't. I have a whole bag of with your name on it.
I'm judging you two so much.
Okay,
right
here's
now.
the thing I'll say too. Sometimes psychics are off on time, on
Don't
timing.
say it.
He said
Oh,
Biden's
God.
going to drop out within a couple of weeks. It's going to be Kamala, and but we're going. I don't know if that's not that that's what I want. Here's the thing about having these conversations.
Please send your cards and letters
Yeah.
to.
Imagine that.
Ms.
Guesses
Miller.
to my
might-
psychic. Send it to him. I didn't say it. It's not what I want.
Imagine that. Guesses might be wrong sometimes.
Or he could be off on timing. I've said this many times on this show, Christopher. The right wing's worst case scenario has always been my best case scenario. And that is that Biden, at a time of his choosing, sometime it could be any time, steps down so that Kamala is president. And because I don't know if this country is too racist and sexist to elect her outright now. I don't know. I don't think so. I think she would win. But you know what I'm saying? I think she would be a great president. I think she would pick a great vice president. I think she would continue Biden-Harris policies. And, America gets used to a black lady president. So there. And also the right wing. Also, the other good thing about that is every right wing head will explode like in scanners. So there'll be very few of them left, with heads.
Entrails.
With heads. They'll just be right wing entrails.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, Jody, you raised your hand.
Well, if she were to become president after the election,
Yes.
then her vice president would have to be confirmed by the Senate and
Right.
the House.
Right.
That really means we've got to get the Senate
And
the
the House. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
if that were to happen, that person
Yes,
will
here's
not
one
be
thing
confirmed.
even a psychic knows. Humans have free will. so it's up to us. Pam in New Hampshire, you cannot have a tantrum and go, I'm going to stay home. We have
So-
whatever
That's
it
voting for
is.
Donald.
We have to. I mean, here's the problem. There are people we love who are patriots, who love Joe Biden. Obviously the latest is Senator Michael Bennett. And some of them
See,
not
I just think of the
outright.
choreographer when you say Michael Bennett, so it's a whole different.
Gee, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many fascists does he need? That's the auditions for the Project 2025 auditions. We're losing daylight, people. I hope I get it. They're all in jack boots
So when you say
and white and hoods. What?
So when you say psychics understand that people have free will,
Yes.
that's just psychics giving themselves an out.
You know what? Just blow
Am
it out.
I wrong?
Blow it out your ass.
Am
I mean that-
wrong?
You are invited to Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour. It's the political comedy event of the year, and it's coming to a city near you. Join Stephanie Miller, the queen of progressive talk radio, along with Hal Sparks, John Fugelsang, and the comedy duo Frangela, mocking all the fascists and trolls for a tour that is hilarious, inspiring, and deeply offensive to just the right people. It's an all-new tour with all new guests and a side-splitting evening of stand-up. Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.